Hello and welcome to Post to Post, the channel where we discuss all things hockey. We're back for another video. I'm here with my friend Justin. This is our third video of the day, so if you see me wearing the same sweater 3 videos in a row, that's why. We're just filming 3 quick videos on our lunch break from work. So Justin, thank you very much for joining.
Awesome to be here.
And we're here to talk about Jaromir Jagr and the Florida Panthers. And this is a very interesting topic because there's so much that's gone on with the Florida Panthers in the past 2 years. I mean, last year they came first in the division. Yep. They went out in the first round, unfortunately, to the Islanders. This year they struggled and made a coaching change, so they've got a new coach, and that decision alone was pretty controversial.
Yeah, it was
controversial,
hugely controversial when it occurred.
And now, you know, we've seen a team that was long gone, and everyone kind of gave up on, and now they've won 5 games in a row. They're back in a playoff spot, and they could get back into first in the Atlantic, which is insane.
It is, and you know, a lot of it could maybe be attributed by Jagr making so much history this year. You know, he's now number 2 all-time in points. He's the second guy in history to hit 1,900 points. He's 45 years old, ladies and gentlemen. And the guy is still racking up numbers, and he can still produce at a rate of roughly 60 points a season. Yeah. You could still classify him as a 20-goal scorer. And in the NHL today, that's superstar status.
Yeah.
And he's 45.
Yeah,
you know, and that to me could really give the rest of that team energy. Wow, I'm playing with a future Hall of Famer, because, come on, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. This guy is incredible. He can do it all. And if I were on that team, I'd say, wow, okay, this guy is 45, okay? He just hit 1,900 points, scored a goal, beautiful goal on his birthday, his 45th birthday.
Yep.
That would make me want to play that much more in order to really elevate my game and really get that team pumped and going. And I mean, what Florida is doing right now with that win streak and everything, it's kind of mind-boggling. Would I have predicted it? No. I would not have predicted it. But I'm glad it's happening because I like Florida. I like a lot of the young guys they have on that team. And to me, the future's bright in Florida. Yes, they went out very early in the playoffs last year, as you mentioned. But I think a lot of that was due to lack of experience. You know, you look at younger guys on the team with Ekblad, Huberdeau. They don't have that playoff experience. But going out in the first round like that can really give them that experience that they need. I mean, if you look at the first year, Penguins went to the playoffs with Crosby. They went out in the first round to Ottawa.
Yep.
So it almost takes losing to learn how to win.
Yeah, exactly. In Tampa Bay a couple of years ago, they went out in the first round. I think they got swept, and then they went on to the conference finals, and then the Stanley Cup finals. Yeah. And like, man, oh man, one round of playoffs really gives you important experience.
It does, but Jagr, wow, 45, making history. And to be in that elite group of, okay, there's only 2 guys to ever rack up 1,900 points in this league. Wayne Gretzky, Jaromir Jagr.
Yeah.
Who, to me, could you classify him in the top 3, top 5 greatest players of all time?
That's interesting. I don't think I would personally rank him there, but he's I would say top 5. Yeah. But man, 45, and it's not like he's chasing a cup. He's already won a cup. Yeah. In Pittsburgh, I think in 91 and 2. Yep. So he's got at least 2 cups. I can't remember if he has any more. I don't think he does. No. But it's not like he's chasing a cup. He's 45. No. He's playing the game because he loves hockey.
Yep, he does.
And he loves the guys he plays with. Like you never hear anything bad about Jagr. He's always been a great player to play with.
And he's kind of a class act guy too. Yep. Like, do you ever really see antics on the ice from Jagr, you know, slashing somebody or really going after somebody, running his mouth? You don't really see those antics from him.
Yeah, or diving or whining or anything.
No. And you see a lot of players really target him and really give him a hard time on the ice to try to knock him off his game because they know that, hey, this is Jaromir Jagr. This guy could get that goal that they need at any time. But you never really see any retaliation from him. You know, he's always calm, he's always collected, and he communicates well with his team, you know, setting up for face-offs and so on. He's kind of the ageless wonder right now, and he's become, in my opinion, the new Chris Chelios of this generation. Age is just a number for this guy. He's in incredible shape. He's still logging amazing amount of minutes. He's playing, you know, top-line minutes, power play, and he's producing at every end of the ice, whether it's up front, it's on the back check defensively. The guy can do it all.
Yeah, and
He can.
I think Chelios played until he's 48.
Yeah, somewhere around that.
Could be mistaken, but I think it was 48. So, I mean, Jagr's in the best shape of his life, according to him and everyone that knows. So
yeah, he is, and he's taking it year by year, And if a team will have him, he'll sign 1-year deals. Because if you look at the last few teams he's played with, it was always just 1-year deals. Because Jagr looked at it as, okay, I'll go year by year, and at the end of every year, I'll reassess how I feel, what the season has done to me physically, maybe, and just decide from there. But at the rate he's going right now, I think the Panthers would be silly to not offer him another contract extension to say, hey, we want you back.
Yeah, completely.
He's producing, so why not?
Yeah.
And he's a star attraction. He's going to sell tickets for them and make them money.
People love Jagr.
Yeah.
He's a funny guy.
He's hilarious, especially if you follow him on social media. I highly recommend it. He's very comical.
Yeah.
And he's not scared to show you his personal side.
Although I do wish success for the Panthers, a part of me really doesn't want to see Florida make the playoffs because I didn't agree with their coaching change earlier this year.
No, I didn't either.
So just because of that, I kind of want them to be punished a little bit.
Yeah.
However, it would be very interesting if they could pull it off, and it would be good for the young guys on the team to get a little bit more experience and stuff.
Big time.
But it's a crazy division right now because Florida has gone from a team that was long and gone, and I myself predicted them to not make the playoffs. So, it's exciting. They're surprising a lot of people, and it's made the division very exciting. And they could potentially go to first place in the division. That's crazy.
Yep, and exciting is the proper word here because, if you look at the two divisions in the East with the Metropolitan and Atlantic, one really outweighs the other, Metropolitan over the Atlantic. So it's nice to really start to see a lot more healthy competition in the Atlantic because at the beginning of the year, Montreal was just running away with this thing. But now, with the resurgence of Florida, it's really made things interesting. And it's just a huge bottleneck right now toward the top of the Atlantic. And it's going to be very exciting, here on out. And it would be nice to see Jagr in playoff action once again because if you look at his playoff numbers as well, the guy produces there just as well as he does in the regular season.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see him back in the playoffs.
I'd love to see it.
I think Florida's in third right now in the Atlantic. Yeah. And for about 10 minutes last night, Ottawa actually moved into first place in the Atlantic because they won and tied Montreal. And I think they had more games in hand or something like that. So they moved to first, but Montreal ended up winning and moved back. So it's a crazy division. So it'd be interesting to see the Panthers in the playoffs. And it would be more interesting to see Jagr in the playoffs. Yeah,
it's sad in a way that only 8 teams can make it out of the Eastern Conference because there's a lot more than 8 teams I'd love to see in playoff action.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And there's been rumors of the playoff structure being changed in the future and stuff. So maybe that's a video for another time, obviously, but an interesting topic. Yeah. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed our video on the Florida Panthers and more specifically Jaromir Jagr. If you have any comments, please leave them below. If this is your first video, please subscribe below. Otherwise, Justin, where can they find you online?
On Twitter, at JustinTheMan87.
And you can find me on Twitter at Post to Post Show. Also on Facebook with the same name, Post to Post Show. Otherwise, leave a comment for me below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Adios.